this mud is not only another world, but it's a time warp as well. This has been day 16 of the Essex Ways, a 400-kilometre walking adventure to discover some of the county's best places and stories to prove there's a lot more here than meets the eye. Today began in a hawthorn bush surrounded by birdsong. I hit the coast and trundled through Ramsey Island, one of the 30 islands of Essex, which has the most of any UK county, as well as St Lawrence, where the views were picture perfect. Sadly, I didn't get many, as my phone cable broke and stuck me with 10% battery, just as I was heading into the wildest part of Essex. So I gunned it for 2 hours, stopping only to fix my new blisters and a quick breakfast with the Shelducks until I got to Bradwell-on-Sea, where I met Tom, who bought me another phone cable and saved the day. But then we found out the village shop had closed early, my only way of buying food for the next 30 kilometres. This was a big problem, but I kept faith and pressed on to Bradwell Marina, where we discovered the Green Man pub, who luckily was serving food. I ate at the coffin table where they used to lay out dead bodies 400 years ago. Here I met Norrie and Graham, whose ancestors flew together from the nearby World War II airbase. Graham told me more about his granddad, and Norrie showed me the flight log from when his great-uncle dropped the first bomb on D-Day. Major goosebumps. Then back to the estuary, past Bradwell Power Station and the home of DJ Pirates Radio Caroline, still broadcasting since the swinging 60s. After briefly getting stuck in the marshes, we reached Sales Point, where the treacherous mud is home of a legendary time-warping monster. Then we arrived at Othona, once a Roman fort but turned into St. Peter's on the Wall, built by the nature-worshipping St. Ked in 654 AD. Yes, that's proper old. One of the oldest churches in England and surely Essex's most sacred spot. There we sang the oldest song in the world before I left Tom to visit the nearby Othona community, a Christian retreat centre that welcomes all faiths and even wandering pilgrims like me. Here I met Jan and Trevor, who told me about the community's history and spending most of their lives here. They also told me about the old chapel, including how Douglas Adams was inspired about the meaning of life from the 42 window panes and their own spooky experiences after dark. I was kindly given dinner and dessert and even offered a bed, but I had a date with destiny. A moonlit night walk down the haunted Dengie coast. Sounds spooky? You have no idea. Tune in tomorrow to hear more about my chilling experience.